Remember this? North Dakota Senator Heidi Heitkamp was the only Democrat present when President Trump eased banking regulations. She even got a shout-out. Now, fast forward to President Trump tweeting his support for Heitkamp's Senate challenger. Here it is. Congratulations to Kevin Cramer on his huge win in North Dakota. We need Kevin in the Senate, and I strongly endorse him. Heidi voted no on our tax cuts and always will vote no when we need her. Kevin is strong on crime and the borders, big on cutting taxes. And he's here now. Congressman Kevin Cramer, Republican, North Dakota, joins us. Did you have to push the president into that tweet to support you? Because he was getting real close to Heidi Heitkamp.
Well, thanks for the opportunity to be with you, Stuart. And I don't think the president pushes very easily, so I wouldn't even attempt to do something like that. The president, as everybody knows, is his own man, and he does what he wants to do at the time that he wants to do it. I'm grateful for the support. I always expected that it was coming. I think the timing was perfect.
Now, the Senate seat held by Heidi Heitkamp, Democrat, North Dakota, that's one of the most vulnerable seats in America because North Dakota is solid Trump company, and Senator Heitkamp is a Democrat. What's your main line of attack come the election?
Well, the beautiful thing about this race, Stuart, is that Senator Heitkamp and I were elected on the very same day, nearly 6 years ago, by the very same people. I served the entire state of North Dakota as she does. We've served in the exact same Congress, the exact same number of days, and we've had the opportunity to vote on many of the same bills. So we get to have a campaign based on records. I'm going to run on mine. She's been running from hers. I'm more aligned with President Trump because I think rolling back regulations, lowering taxes, strengthening our borders, rebuilding our military are all good ideas, and she votes against those same things. So it's really about Senator Heitkamp in my voting records.
There seems to be a trend recently that Democrats are running away from an association with Nancy Pelosi, but yes, Republican candidates are moving towards President Trump and an association with him. Are you fully 100% in the Trump camp?
Well, first of all, Stuart, it should be known by your viewers that I was one of the very first members of Congress to endorse candidate Donald Trump. I helped him early on in the campaign and was a surrogate throughout the campaign, particularly on energy and environmental issues, debated Hillary Clinton's energy advisor a couple of times in large forums. So I've always been with President Trump. Now, does that mean I'm 100% with him? You know, there's not every issue that we line up exactly on.
Well, where do you take issue with the president? Can you tell us?
Sure. Well, I have some concerns on the recent tariff and trade issues. I think tariffs, I appreciate his goals. I support him. I think tariffs are a reasonable tool in a trade negotiation, but if they become a weapon in a trade war, I have great concern. And a lot of my farmers and ranchers in North Dakota have some concerns. So, you know, I'd like to see a little bit different approach on the trade side. That said, I'd rather stand with America than stand with China or stand with our competitors. I appreciate that he wants an America First trade policy, and I think we're best helping him accomplish that sooner rather than later.
You seem very confident that you'll beat Senator Heitkamp in November.
Well, you know, I live every day with an eternal context, so I'm confident about how this is all going to end. But between now and the next 5 months, I also know this is not a layup, Stuart. This is a good race. This is probably the best pickup opportunity for Republicans, but we've got to earn it every single day in North Dakota.
So if you don't make it, you're toast.
If I don't make it, I might try to take up TV or something. I don't know.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Whoa, hold on a second, sir. Yeah. You couldn't take the pay cut, and that's a fact.
That may be true.
Congressman, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Thanks very much for joining us.
The pleasure is always mine. Thank you for the opportunity.